Welcome to the Hilton Head Livin podcast. I am your host, O.T. Gibbons. Our mission with all of our content is to make sure you get the most out of your time in Hilton Head. All the best places to go, all the biggest events going on, everything you need to know to get the most out of your time on the island. I am joined as always by the star of our content, my beautiful wife and co-host, Jessica Gibbons. How you doing, Jess?
Hi.
All right, on this week's episode of the podcast, we're going to be going through everything happening in September. We're going to be talking about our favorite thing that we did this summer. And as always, we're going to be answering your questions. But before we get to all that, Jess, I like your shirt.
I like your sweatshirt.
This is our logo. These are our shirts. We have no idea what we're doing with them, but we have them. So it is what it, Jess is very excited about it. Her sister actually did the logo. We love it. So thank you all for your support and make sure to rate the podcast. It would really help us out. But with all that, Jess, what's going on in September on Hilton Head Island?
Well, it's Labor Day weekend already. Like crazy, huh? Summer's over. Mm-hmm. Although it actually does feel like that. It's gotten a lot cooler ever since Ms. Debbie.
All I know is that Colt's 8-week x-ray is on Wednesday, and the day this podcast is coming out. So when you hear this, hopefully I will have my life back.
At least a little bit more. It's actually his 8th birthday today that we're filming. Yes, so got some cookies and stuff, little celebration. We can't do as much. We usually blow balloons, and he loves to pop them, but with his leg, figured probably not the best idea. Anyway.
But it does seem like summer's flown by. We're into September, and it's a busy month.
Yeah, there's so much going on. Oh, my goodness. I love September. There's so many great festivals that we'll get into, and it's also my birthday month. So, that always makes it nice.
The birthday month.
The whole month. It's not as bad as it used to be, but it used to literally be a month of celebration. So this year it's just maybe on the day and then doing something with girlfriends at the end of the month too. So, but anyways, we'll get into what's actually going on the island. So Labor Day weekend is the last Parrotpalooza show with Shannon Tanner and the Reefers. So Friday the 31st and Saturday the 1st. So make sure to catch that at Shelter Cove Harbor and Marina. Always a good time. Always a lot of fun. Going out with a bang for the summer. On the 1st, Sweet Owls is celebrating their 2nd birthday with a donut eating contest. I love that. It's been so fun. We absolutely love their donuts too. So there's a $10 entry fee. And if you are interested, just go to their Instagram page or go to their website. And there are prizes for first, second, and third place. And it will take place at 12 p.m. So if you want to go and just cheer people on, I will definitely be there too. And I'm going to be getting myself a donut afterwards too. On the 3rd is Jazz in the Park, free concert series that's been going on at Low Country Celebration Park. The band this time is the Martin Lesch Band. Sorry if I mispronounced that, Lesch. And we've talked about a bunch places. Our concerts at the Low Country Celebration Park are always so much fun. Just bring your own lawn chairs. You can bring your own snacks. They have food trucks there. And it should be such a nice time to go to. Beautiful weather in the evening. I think it starts at 7:30. On the 4th, Nectar, the Bluffton location, is having a Yappy Hour dog adoption event with the Hilton Head Humane Society. And it will take place on their outdoor bar patio. And 10% of the happy hour proceeds and 100% of their dog menu proceeds goes to the Hilton Head Society. So good cause, go out there, support, pet some cute doggies, give them some loving. On the 5th, Bluffton's Night Bazaar is back, and it's at the Burnt Church Distillery. It's from 5 to 8 p.m. You can shop from lots of local artisans. There's live music, food, Drinks, good time. Burnt Church Distillery. They have large outdoor areas. A lot of fun. On the 6th is Move Fitness and Brims on the Bluff are co-hosting a ladies' night. This sounds like so much fun. I'm not sure if I can go yet, but I really want to go to it. So you start with a booty fitness yoga class at Move Fitness Yoga in Bluffton at 6 p.m., which booty yoga, it's kind of like dancing and yoga. It's a lot of fun. You get sweaty. It's a great workout too. And it's with Abby Rhodes, who I actually get massaged from. I love her. She's great. Sorry, I had to give her a little shout out. And then afterwards, you go across the street to Brims on the Bluff, which is a newer store for a hat making experience. And they will have some light appetizers and some wine, and you get to do some mingling with some other great females. And it sounds like a really great girls' night. Also, from the 6th to the 8th, the Olukai, sorry if I mispronounced that too, the Olukai Low Country Boil Paddle Battle will be taking place. So a weekend-long event, and there'll be races at different parts on the island in the water, of course. So the stand-up paddle boarding, and the main events I think take place on Saturday. But you can go to lowcountrypaddle.com to see exactly what's going on. They also have, I think, Friday night dinner thing going on. Benny's is having a brunch, and you can watch and cheer all the contestants on. And you can also get a seat on the outside Ohana's spectator viewing boat too. On the 14th is Roots and Rhythms Festival in Bluffton. On the 15th, Sea Pines is hosting the Harbortown Fall Festival. Also on the 15th is the last Sunset Beach Yoga with Move Fitness Yoga in Fish Hall Beach. On the 18th is my birthday. Big holiday. The 19th to the 22nd is the second annual. They brought it back. It was first time last year, this singer-songwriter festival. And there's lots of different locations, lots of different people singing. We absolutely loved that last year, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was like, well, two of my favorite events are in this month. That is one of my two favorite things that we've done.
The second one is the next thing I'm talking about. So on the 21st is the Hilton Head Shrimp Festival. It's so good. It's all you can eat shrimp.
This year we will be, okay, so this is a great opportunity to talk about some of the mistakes we made going to events last year that we're trying to rectify as we go to them a second time. We had no idea the Shrimp Fest was as big as it is. So if you are going to the Shrimp Fest, what would be some of your recommendations?
It's a little bit different. Last year was a little bit earlier. This year it's a little bit later because they are having some of the people from the Singer and Songwriter Festival play during it. And you need to get tickets to the Shrimp Festival to see these people play.
Which means you probably need to... Which means it's probably going to be even more crowded. Mm-hmm. So, and it was really crowded. It was maybe the most popularized event that we went to last year, would you say?
Yeah, because I mean, it's in Harbortown, which there is a smaller area. There aren't usually festivals there. They're usually at the Coastal Discovery Museum or Low Country Celebration Park, which have a lot more area, a lot more parking. So, but they did have a trolley that took your shuttle from the very front of Sea Pines. There's a bunch of parking lots to Harbortown.
But you can really get used to it because certain events like the singer-songwriter event is at Celebration Park. You catch this rhythm at these events where it's not that difficult to find parking and you kind of walk up and you get into this rhythm, and then all of a sudden you go to the Shrimp Festival and you might have to take a shuttle from miles away and you're totally caught off guard. And that's what happened to us last year. We were very lucky that someone happened to be pulling out of their spot at the last minute because we had showed up just thinking it was just another event. And it's one of the biggest the island has, or the most crowded and the hardest to find parking. So just as we learn, you learn, and just wanted to share that. And the Singer-Songwriter Festival, I cannot recommend enough. It's really a great way. We love music. We love outdoor music stuff. And hearing them talk about these very, very popular songs that you know by heart and how they were written and the stories behind that are fascinating to me. And they're also very talented musicians in their own right.
And on the 27th, there's salsa dancing at the Westin, and it's part of their Last Friday series. And then on the 28th, there's a couple things going on. On the 28th, there's Rhythm and Brews at the Low Country Celebration Park. There's Oktoberfest at the Bank, and then there's Bluff Timberfest in Bluffton.
Did we do Oktoberfest at the Bank last year?
No, last year there was an Oktoberfest in Shelter Cove in October. So this is a newer thing.
Okay, interesting. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, we should probably go stop by and see what it's about too. On the 29th is the Latin Food Festival.
That's it? That's all there is in September? That's one of the most crowded months we have. It's awesome.
Like I said, things end up popping up later on in the month too, so I'm sure there will be more things.
September and October are action-packed.
Oh, yeah.
Not to mention football and all the places you go to watch that.
Yep.
Really fun. Really, really fun. So with that, let's talk about, now that summer is ending and we're heading into September and October, sadly, what was your favorite thing that you did this summer?
I did a lot this summer. It's really hard to choose which one. I have two that were very memorable, kind of very different and unique. And the first one was doing a day with a native with Native Sun Adventures, where you can kind of pick what you want to do for a couple, 4 or 5 hours. And we did the shark tooth hunting, which I have been wanting to do. And it was so fun when you find your own little shark tooth. They help you at first, but then it's a lot of fun and really cool, and you get to keep them. And then we went to Shell Island, which has all these huge conch shell. They're called something else. It's the but everybody knows them as the conch shells. And we stopped off quickly at the Defusky restaurant there too for a quick scrap iron, which we hadn't been to before. So that was a lot of fun. And it was just a beautiful day. It was the beginning of the summer. So gorgeous, sunny day. Captain Byron is so amazing, so fun, so informative. He is born and raised here. He knows all about the island, and it was just a lot of fun. And then the second thing was we went on the new yacht with the Hilton Head boat charters. And then they take you to a private island where Board and Basket had a picnic set up there, and you drive these UTVs through the forest, which you kind of feel like you're in Jurassic Park or something. It was a lot of fun. And then it was just, again, a beautiful setting, a beautiful night. You have this beach to yourself. It was one of my friend's birthdays, so we brought a cake, so it was a nice little celebration. And the sun was starting to go down while we were on the beach, and coming back, you get a gorgeous sunset, and it was a really nice boat. It was a very smooth ride. They had a little interior area. So again, that was super unique. So both of those were so much fun. How about you? I know you didn't do as much this summer. You had a lot of working to do.
Well, yeah, until the start of July, I was traveling a lot, and then start of July, called out his surgery, and I've basically been here with him every day since, except for this week had the ability to go to a Savannah Bananas game. We were invited by your friends. It can't recommend it enough. Everyone should go. It's worth the money. You will be blown away by it. There's no other way to describe it. It's really well done. The guy that runs it is a genius. I don't know what else to say about it. I'm kind of speechless. You walk in, the food and the drinks and everything are free, so you don't waste any time waiting in line. The lines are churning people out. You got to buy French fries for like a couple bucks, or did you have to pay? You have to pay for alcohol, yes, right? Yes. You got to pay for alcohol, and then you go in and there's stands, but there's also not stands. You can go. It's like there's an area that almost feels like you're at a high school baseball game or football game where there's the ability to stand. There's park benches, there's chairs, there's a bounce house area for kids, there's plenty of bathrooms. I mean, every complaint you have about any sporting event you've ever been to, gone. And the baseball game I was blown away by the talent of the players. So if you're a baseball junkie and you love sports like I do and you were worried about the level of talent that you're watching play baseball, don't be. Some of the coolest baseball players I've ever seen in my life, these guys are, they must have been so close to getting to the majors. And then, as the friends that we were with were saying, their weekly training that they must go through to get the choreography and to know what thing they're doing next in between innings or when they score runs or and then the way they end a tie is the coolest thing ever. The way they do it is great, and I won't ruin it, but Savannah Bananas, thumbs up.
It was a lot of fun, and there's music playing the whole time. There's it, and like in between the innings, they had like a handstand contest or something, or dances going on. So it's fun for everybody, and like his kids were there having a great time. Because a lot of times it's hard for kids to just kind of sit there. So for them to have the kids area with the bounce houses, it was easy to get into, easy to get out of.
Every complaint you have about a sporting event, gone. There wasn't one thing that I normally complain about that I could say was a problem. And 2 hours in and out.
That's quick, yeah. Although the parking was a little free for all.
It was, but it wasn't bad. Yeah. It wasn't like we waited in traffic at all, and there were cops there when we left to navigate people. It wasn't organized for parking. If they had a lot more people, I could see, but it's not that big of a stadium. I mean, it's probably why the tickets can be a little pricey, but it is, man, and the amount of people he employs for that thing, it's just something you want to support too. Like, you go there and you want to be a part of it. You want to support it. He just seems like a great guy doing a great thing, and everyone's having a great time. And I'm at a loss for words for how to describe it. It's awesome.
Fun. So much fun is the best way to describe it. So.
All right, and as always, we're going to answer the people. And the question we've been getting most often lately is where to go shopping in Hilton Head. So Jess, where should people go shopping?
There's a lot of places, and right now there's end of summer sales, there's back to school sales. I would start at Shelter Cove. You got Spartina, gorgeous shop. There's Fabrique. There's Belk's department store, has something for everyone. And then you could also walk along the water there, is beautiful. Have lunch at Poseidon's, outdoor, nice. And then you can go up to Village of Wexford, which has Mandy Alley, Island Child for kids. There's Gifted. They have great stuff for gift souvenirs in there. And the Hilton Head Oils and Balsamic Shop, which I love. And then you can go down to the south end of the island, Coligny, and they have Haskins. There's Island Girl, there's Fresh Produce, there's Quicksilver for men's stuff, one of your favorites.
Yep. And if you're looking for golf stuff, you can go to the Fresh Market Shopping Center and check out Hilton Head Island Golf Shop. You can also go to the Sea Turtle Marketplace, where they've got a Golf Galaxy, and they've got all your golfing needs at both stores.
But a lot of great shopping is at the Tanger outlets, and getting great deals there. There's 1 and 2, so many great shops. They got places to eat there too, so you can do lots of shopping, grab some lunch, do more shopping, and get basically everything you need.